Morning everyone. Give us a shout out when you're in the room, folks. We'll give everyone a couple of minutes to catch up. Music okay? Morning, Jackie. Can you hear the music? Morning, Trevor. It's a few in already, that's good. You will need your tins. Morning, Steve. Get your water bottle, keep hydrated as well. Just while everyone's coming in the room, I'll get all the boring stuff out the way. So as normal, you're exercising at your own risk, so I can't see you, I can't provide feedback. So try and stick to the coaching points I'm offering. If you feel any pain or discomfort, have a seat, have a rest. If it continues, maybe seek some medical attention. Make sure you've got your medication at hand if you need like inhalers or GTN sprays, anything like that. And if you've skipped breakfast, skip the exercise session. You'll not have any petrol in the tank. So I'll give people another 30 seconds or so, then we'll get into it. There's a few in the room already. Normal format, bit of a warm up. Then I've got 8 exercises for you that we'll go through twice. Good workout today, hopefully, and then we'll cool down. Not as hot as last week, so hopefully it'll not be like a sauna. But is music okay? The music's fine, we're just about good to go. I'll shift my tins out of the way. Right, so we'll crack on then. Get the cat on back to front. It's business time. So we'll start with a bit of a warm up. So find some space. Make sure there's nothing lying about on the floor. And just start marching on the squat. Not too high with the knees. As we're doing that, we'll loosen the joints off. So roll those shoulders back. Think now our posture as we do it, folks. And then relax the shoulders. And then take them forward. Nice big shoulder circles if we can. Give them a little shake off. Change that feet movement. Take it into a bit of a side step and then just bring the arms across the body. Again, working the shoulder just a little bit more. And then we'll loosen the neck off, so if you get the head to follow the arms, actually loosen that neck off nicely forward. And just march it back out, get that posture back. Hands on hips, and just imagine we've got a hula hoop there, and we're stopping it from hitting the floor. So nice big circles with those hips, keeping the knees soft. Change direction. And again. One more time, follow up, change direction. Fantastic, folks. And then take it down to the knee. Little knee lift. Below hip height for this bit, just to loosen that knee joint off. Big arm movement as well if we can. We need to balance, so that's fine. And again, this can all be done seated as well. Finish off with the ankles for the mobility. So into a little heel dig out to the front. Not too big a step. And then check that coordination. Opposite arm to the leg. Get the thinking caps on. Bring both arms in, folks. So we've loosened, mobilised those joints. What we'll do now is get the heart rate up. So let's start to drive it through. So I'm bringing those knees up a little bit more. There's bigger arm movements as well. March it wider. Bring it back in. Let's go wide again. Bring it back. And from there we'll change that movement into a side step. Open those groins up as we do that. Push and pull with the arms. Open the chest up. This is where we should start to feel a little bit warmer. Breathe a little bit deeper. And instead of singles, let's go into doubles. So come across for 2 and back for 2. Keep it going. One more set of doubles. Back into those singles. And just march it back out, fill those lungs back up. From there we'll take it back into knee lifts, but this time we're bringing the opposite arm across. And just getting that knee up to about hip height, so it's coming up a little bit higher here. Just to raise our heart rate up. Now we're going to change that movement again and flick them up at the back. If we can, open the chest up, So hamstring curls with the upper body working as well. Drop it back down into that march. From the march, we're going to get on the move a little bit. So let's march it forward. And hold. Drive up with the arms and the knees. Take it back. On the spot. Forward again. Power through with the arms as well as the legs, folks. And take it back. Hold it on the spot. Go back into those side steps, open the chest up. Almost done with the warm up, should be feeling a bit hot now, breathing a little bit deeper now. And march it back out. All we'll do is finish with some stretches and then go into the hard work. So I'll turn side on. Hamstring stretch to begin with. Heel on the floor, toe up to the ceiling, bend forward at the hips just until you start to feel a pull here and hold it at that point. Try not to bounce on the stretch, folks. Breathing all the way through, that's it. Come up and then take that leg back. So we're stretching off the calf, the back of the bottom muscle there. Push the weight down through the heel. Both feet pointing straight ahead. Once we're in that position, add in some jabs just to keep the heart rate up. Just for a few seconds. Fantastic. Bring it back in and have a little march. I'll just change direction because we're going to stretch the opposite leg now. Hamstring stretch to begin with. Heel on the floor, toe up to the ceiling, bend forward. You know the drill by now. Good posture with the top half of the body. Breathing all the way through. Then we're going to come up again, do that calf stretch, our feet together. Big step back, weight down to the heel, bend the front knee. Get some jabs out of it. Almost done. Fantastic. Give the legs a bit of a shake. Take it back into a march. We'll just do a couple of upper body stretches and then we're good to go. So arms out in front, one hand in front of the other. I'm going to stretch your back muscles off. Curl that upper back. Imagine we're hugging a tree trunk or a beach ball to stretch those back muscles off. But keep the feet marching as we do it, folks. Good stuff. And then we're going to slowly come out, get my posture back. Stretch your chest. So palm the hands down the bottom of the back. Squeeze those elbows closer together. Feel a nice stretch across that area. Hold it at that point. Fantastic. Shake the arms off. A couple of knee lifts just as a bit of a re-warmer. Let's go doubles for a little bit. 2 each knee. Change. And again. Last switch for the doubles. Finish with 3 each knee. Change. And there we go. Should be nice and warm, so a little minute or so of recovery time. Grab a drink, but keep the feet tapping. Morning, Jan. Morning, Matty. Feet tapping, keeps the blood going around the body. Get some fluids on board. Have your tins at hand. So as normal, 8 exercises, 45 seconds per exercise. There will be 15 seconds changeover time if you want to go a little bit longer. 3 options for every exercise, a low, a middle and a hard one. Are we good to go, folks? Get your tins ready for the first one. So, moderate level, calf raise, up and down. Are we ready? 45 seconds. Starting now. So, calf raise, level 2. Up on the toes, front arm raise with the arms, or push yourself with a kettlebell swing, or drop into the chair and do the moderate level in the chair. So plenty of options for it. This is where we start to work hard, folks. Start to get a sweat on. We've got 2 laps though, so pace yourself. So if you think, oh, this is a bit too much, drop it down to the mid level. 15 seconds to go. For the last 10, I'll do the swing. Now remember the squat, weight down through the heel, stick the bum out, knees don't go too far forward. And there's my first one done, shake it off. Do a little bit over time if you want, but use the recovery time as well. Grab a drink anytime you need it, loosen the legs off. And we are ready for exercise 2. So knee lift with the cans, working the upper and lower body. Can be done in the chair. If you want to make it harder, add in that bit of impact. Just put a little bit extra strain on the hip and the knees though, remember. We can also vary the range of motion or movement with the legs and the arms. So find the level where you're breathing a little bit deeper. You can still answer me, still have a little bit of a chat with this, or whoever you've got in the room with you folks. Don't want to work too hard. Need to find the right level. 10 seconds. This one's definitely getting the heart rate up for me, that's good. Where's that beeper? There it is. Shake it off, I'll go a little bit longer if you want. Good start folks. Next one's a bit of a killer one when we work the shoulders. Are we ready? So let's march it on the spot. Arms out to shoulder height. Circling forward. Like circling back, and again. When we've done seated, we want to work a little bit harder and in a bit of a jog. You will start to feel a burn in this one though. The shoulders are a small muscle. Change direction with those circles, so if we need to, quickly drop them down for a second, bring them back up. If you want to grip those teeth and try and go for the full slot, brilliant. But we have 15 seconds to go. Change direction. I'm starting to feel it. I'm going to have to grip those teeth myself folks. Change direction for the last time. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, brilliant. You should definitely feel that in the shoulders. If not, you must have some super strength there. So grab a little drink if you need it, because the next one's a tough aerobic one. Okay, let's go. Half jack, so feet like a pendulum out to the side. Both arms, or we can do single arms, or we've got the full jack option, but it is a high impact one. And it will push that heart rate up. You can go to the chair though, so plenty of options for it. If we start to feel that in the joints with a high impact, drop it down to the half jack rather than the full jack. It will still be a good workout for you. And I can feel it in the shoulders again. But I might as well stay through for the last 7 seconds. Keep it going, almost there. There's the beat, well done. Again, keep going a little bit longer if you want. If you're using it as recovery time though, keep the feet tapping. So we've done 4 already, halfway through the first circuit. How are we feeling? Are we ready for the next one? So, turn side on. I'm going to do the squat. This is a moderate level. Stick the bum out, weight down through the heels. We want to work a little bit harder. Squat, kick, squat, kick, squat, kick. I'll show you from the front. Make sure we get the upper body going as well. We've also got the option of doing a sit to stand from the chair or dropping it down into the leg raise. So squat is a moderate one, 10 seconds. I'm going to step it up. Squat, kick, squat, kick. 5 seconds to go. Feeling this in the legs. I did play golf last night as well. And now we've hit the beeper. Well done. Shake it off. Fill the lungs back up. Okay, I'm going to take one of my tins for this one. Have it in front of us. Level 2. Side step. Again, can be done in the chair. Level 3, I'm going to take a step forward. I'll put my tin here. And this time, it's a bigger step over the tin. Just be wary if you've got balance issues with this one though. Maybe step back and just do the side step. The step over. Just puts a little bit extra effort onto those legs, lifting it a little bit higher. Slightly different movement, but get the upper body in as well. 10 seconds to go. Everyone is joining in, should have a sweat on by now. If not, we maybe need to up the intensity just a little bit, folks. Almost there. There's a beep. Get that tin out of the way, don't want to be tripping up over it. How's everyone doing? 2 to go on the first lap, and then we get a little breather. Is that my sister? Morning, Steph. I hope you're joining in. Okay, let's go. Get those tins marching on the spot or jogging. Jab it out. Or slightly harder punch and kick, alternate leg to the arm. So this is a more intense version, or we can just drop it down and jab it out. Again, go to the chair. You want to work a little bit harder, punch and kick at the same time. Good test of the coordination, gets the brain engaged this level. 15 seconds to go. If we're starting a flag, drop it to a march or a jog and just add the jabs in. But try and keep the jabs around shoulder height. Shoulders and legs are getting a good workout today. 3, 2, 1. One to go the first lap. Put one tin there. One tin there. Move the chair out of the way. Get a breather after this one so you can push yourself a bit. So, moderate level. March or jog on the spot. Lower level, take the chair. More intense level. It's a little shuttle run. This is why you need plenty of space. One tin to the front. One tin to the back. Make sure it's a clear room if we're doing this one. And again, if we start to tire, just take it down to a march on the spot. I'm going to go for the full slot though. 20 seconds to go. We get a breather after this one as well, folks. This is the last one, or lap one. Good stuff. 10 seconds to go. See how many I can get in. One more shuttle run. Try and beat the beat. And there we go. Fantastic. Right, we'll rest for about 90 seconds or so. So keep the feet tapping. Grab yourself a drink. Fill those lungs back up. Everyone okay after that? Now the hyper observant in the group might have noticed the kitchen looks a little bit different. We had new work surfaces put in yesterday. Not my decision, but out for an easy life. I think the missus is watching, so well done, good idea. Right, get some fluids on board. So we're halfway there, folks. Make sure you've got enough in the tank to finish lap 2. I'll do another 20 seconds, then we'll do it all again, just because it's so much fun. Where's my tins? So you're going to need your tins again for the first one. Are we good to go, everyone? Come on, dig deep, lap 2. So, calf raise with front arm raise with the arms. There's your moderate level. That can be done in the chair for a lower level. Or we'll take it in to almost something like a kettlebell swing. So we're squatting and bringing those arms up. So get the technique right with a squat. Look, my bum's going back, my weight's coming down through the heels, my knees aren't going forward. I can see my toes all the way through this exercise. But again, we start to tire. Take it up onto the toes, hold it for about a second. If we're targeting those calves, bring the arms up to about shoulder height. That beat will be coming soon, folks, we're nearly there. Sweating now, like. And there we go. Step closer to the finish line. So remember, feel free to use a changeover time if you want to do a little bit longer. If you need that breather, make use of it. What time on? We're making good time here. Right. Knee lifts. Whoa. Let's go with those knee lifts. Make sure the arms and the upper body are working as well. Change the angle, we'll bring it down if you want. Again, do it in the chair if we need to, or add a little bit impact in, just to increase that intensity. Plenty of options forward to find the right level. And your level in the first lap might be different to your second lap if we're starting to tire, and that's perfectly fine. Don't overdo it. Don't want to spoil your weekend. 15 seconds to go. Keep it going, folks. Into the last 5, see how many we can squeeze in. And there it is, shake it off. I've got the heart rate up. Grab a drink if you need it. Just killer one on the shoulders next. Right, marching on the spot, shoulder height, circling forward. Take a little jog if you want to push yourself. Take to the seat if you need to lower the intensity. We'll change the directions every 10 seconds or so. If you need to relax the shoulders, give them a quick shake off and then go again. 25 seconds. I'm going to try and get all the way through this without dropping the arms. I'm feeling that burn already though. Keep changing circles. Do 5 or 6 one way and then reverse it back. 10 seconds. I'm having to grit the teeth now though, folks. Feeling the burn. Come on, we're almost there though. Last session on the shoulders. There's me beep. Never been so glad to hear a beep. Shake the arms off. Keep the feet tapping. Use the recovery time. Because the next exercise is tough as well. Are we ready for some jacks? Half jack. Take the chair if you want. Hope you're feeling fit and energetic. Take it into the full jack. Just be aware of the higher impact if you've got any joint pain. We're starting to feel it. Take it back to the lower impact option. Still a good one for the heart rate, good cardio exercise. Just less strain on the joints for you folks. I'm pushing myself, so I'm in pre-season now, so I'm going to go full jack. That's my first session on Tuesday, back there tomorrow morning. Brilliant to be kicking a football again. 5 seconds. Almost there. There's a beep. Shake it off again. Right. 4 to go. Fill those lungs up, get some fluids on board if you need it. Don't need the cans for this one. Let's target those legs. Level 2, squat. Level 1, sit to stand or leg raise. Level 3, squat and kick. Squat and kick. Squat and kick. If we're doing this, keep your technique on the squat spot on though. Don't let that drop just because we're adding in the kick. Better do an exercise properly and quickly. Starting to feel this in my thighs now, but I've got 10 seconds, I'm going to see it through. Must be feeling that in the legs out there, folks, surely. Those are just my old legs from golf last night. And there's the beep. Shake it off again. Definitely get those legs a bit of a loosener. You need one can. Have it in front of you. Can you see that? Oh, I'll move it back. Right, let's go. So if we're behind the can, take a nice easy step touch. Again, do it in the chair. You can take it into a doubler if you want. Want to push myself. Come level to the tin. Big step over it. Exaggerate that leg movement for this one, folks. If you start to tire, come back and take it back to a step touch. Don't want any incidents, not on a Friday. Keep the upper body working as well if we can. Just get you working that little bit harder. It's good to get the upper and lower working. Don't let the legs drop as we tire though. Keep that high lift. Because we are targeting the legs more than the arms here. There it is. I thought my watch had stopped. Right. 2 to go. Come on, nearly there. 2 minutes hard graft, then we can cool off. Get your tins for this one, lads and lasses. Marching on the spot or jogging. Jab it. Jab up with shoulder height. Or slightly harder. Punch and kick. Punch and kick. Or take it into the chair. Keep the feet tapping. And get your jabs going in the chair. Just demo. When we're in the chair, we need to get the legs going as well. Jab it, march. Punch and kick. Choose your option. This is the second last one, so have a think what you've got left in the tank for what level we're working at. 15 seconds to go. I'm going to try and quicken the pace up. Glutton for punishment today. Don't let the kicks drop either. Keep the kick height there. Keep the arms up to shoulder height when we're jabbing. It's tough, but it's worth it. There's a beep. Time flies when you're having fun. 1 to go. 1 tin there. 1 tin there. Again, only do the higher option if we've got the clear space in the house. Last little bit, let's work hard. Jog or march on the spot. Take to the chair. I'll get my shuttle running. Forward and back. Or we can, if you want to mix it up, do some little side steps, improvise. I'm going to stick with the side steps, work the drawings a little. So change direction. 20 seconds, come on. Keep with the side steps if you want. If you need to do it on the spot, that's fine. 10 seconds to go. Whew. Almost there. Can I make it to the top 10? I can. There's a beep. Well done, everyone. We're done almost. That's a hard work. We've just got to cool off. Stop the beeper. Keep the feet tapped. We'll have a little minute or so of breather, then go into the cool down. Definitely get some fluids back on board. Because if you're like me, that was a tough one and you got a good sweat on there, so we need to rehydrate. Need the blood going around the body. Everyone okay after that? Ready for a bit of a cool down? Let's just start marching on the spot. Remember, even though we're tired, still need to maintain that good posture. Shoulders back, chin up, stomach tight. Taking into some flick kicks out to the front. A little bit of arm movement. I'm just going to have a nab at the comments while you do that. Aye, that's right, Ken. Quiz at 12:30. Slightly tough one again today. See how we get on with, folks. March it back out. So all we're doing now is just slowly bringing that heart rate down rather than cutting to a sudden stop. Change that feet movement into a side step. But again, get a little bit of upper body and arm movement as we do it though, folks. It's a good way of gradually bringing the intensity down. And from there, touch it out to the front. Should be starting to drop that breathing rate down a little bit. Take it behind way. Back into the march, but look how high I'm taking the knees. Very little lift in the knees now on the walk. And what we'll do now is take the upper body out. So just put the hands on the hips. We'll just get the legs doing a little bit of work. And we'll stretch off. So back to those little loose kicks on the spot. Nothing too intensive now. Then out to the front. Little toe taps. And then instead of out to the front, take them to the back. And then some little half jacks. Obviously nothing like what we were doing in the circuit with the jacks, so small movements, low impact. Fantastic. We should have cooled down there, so what we'll do now is have a bit of a stretch off, and then we're almost done. So, same stretches, but we'll hold them a little bit longer. Heel on the floor, top of the ceiling, we're going to stretch the hamstring, bend forward at the hips. Balance on the thigh and the leg that you're not stretching. Chest facing out. Now breathe all the way through and don't bounce on the stretch. Hold it nice and steady. Then we're going to come up and we're going to stretch the calf off. So we're going to take a big step back. Check your feet position. Both toes should be pointing straight ahead. Push the weight down through the back heel. Bend the front knee. Good posture with the top half of the body. Breathing all the way through. Still quite warm today, like I've got the door open but I've got a sweat on here. Then bring the feet back in. Very gentle march, and then we'll do the same stretches on the opposite leg. So hamstring stretch to begin with. We know the crack now. Heel, bend forward at the hips, hold it when you start to feel it in this muscle here. Good posture, top half of the body. Breathing regularly. Then we'll slowly come up. Going to work the calf, big step down. We have been working the calf today, so get a good stretch in. Toes pointing straight ahead. Nice and still, nice and steady. Regular breathing. Fantastic, folks. Shake the legs off, we're almost there. We'll do a couple of upper body ones. Very gentle march. Stretch your back off, hands out the front, don't let the fingers, chin down. Stretch those arms out in front of you. Important to give those back muscles a good stretch. Then we're going to come out of that stretch, get our posture back. Palm the hands down the bottom of the back. Squeeze those elbows closer together. Feel a good stretch across the chest here. Very little movement in the legs, but keep them tapping. And then just take it into a wider stance. One hand down by the side, one up to the air, and lean over to the side there. Just until you feel a stretch down here. Try not to lean forwards or back, just lean directly to the side. Come up, switch your arms over, lean over to the other side. Again, just hold it at the point where you start to feel a stretch. Come back up, very gentle march, hands out the front, then out to the side. Feel a little stretch in the biceps and the top of the arm. And just take it into a wider stance, and let's take some deep breaths in. And out, and again, deep breath in. Deep breath out, one more for luck. Deep breath in, breathe it out. Bring your hands to this position. Give yourselves a clap. Well done, everyone. Everyone okay? Don't worry if you can't make the quiz, Christine. You can watch it as live later and see what score you get. And just remember, all our live sessions in terms of activity get added onto the YouTube. So if you ever miss any of our workouts, check it out on the YouTube. I'll stay on 30 seconds or so in case anyone's got any questions. That was a good one today, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Check my Facebook over the weekend for some posts. We've got new challenges coming out next week. We've got a video thanking the NHS on Sunday as well, because it's their birthday, their 72nd birthday. So I think it's very relevant at the minute that we give them another shout out. And remember, leave any feedback, suggestions on our Facebook page or email or add it onto YouTube. We're always looking to improve what we offer. Cheers, Rosemary. Hope you enjoyed it. Just going to grab a quick drink. Thanks, Jackie. So, unless anyone's got any pressing details, we've got a bit of time to kill before the quiz. So, it's time for you to go and swat up. Hope you've been paying attention to some of our posts this week. Remember, I always ask questions about that. If not, maybe go and do some revision. Cheers, Mary. Cheers, Trevor. Thanks, Judith. Thanks for the feedback. Right, so I'm going to head off in a minute or so, 30 seconds or so. And I'll see you shortly, though. You don't get rid of us that easily on a Friday. I see you at the quiz, Jan.